Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Evolution of Cricket, the final episode of the series, as we talk about day-night test cricket and also the increasing popularity of women's cricket. The game is changing and what the future of cricket really is. When I talk about the future of the game of cricket, as well as modern day, it's actually interesting. Women's cricket is definitely on the rise, for one thing. Looking at that Women's T20 World Cup final, which was an excellent achievement for spectators in the MCG. Day-night test cricket is also rising. See Australia v New Zealand, Australia v India this summer. Day-night test cricket, which is absolutely brilliant. And the reason I think it is, you get home from work, or whatever you do during the day, and the cricket's still on. People, let's say, traditionally work 9 to 5. Everyone's different, so don't get mad at me or anything, but let's say you work 9 to 5, just as an example, and the game starts at 9:30am and finishes at around 5pm. You're going to have to watch highlights. If the game starts at 1pm, finishes at 9pm, you could even go to the game if you want, or 2pm and finishes at 10. It would finish at 10 if it was a test, but you know what I mean. Obviously, women's cricket as well, it's good that both genders are committing to cricket. Women's Ashes has actually been around for a very long time. It's just they changed the system around a little bit. The newer formats of the game, like T20 and ODI, is much more common than women's test cricket, which will be very interesting. I wonder how it'll go on television and stuff. I'm enjoying the Ashes, I'm enjoying that sort of stuff. Also the future of test cricket. Now, one-day cricket, it sort of took over, didn't do too much. T20 took over it, almost, but still around, even in India. People say that it's dead in India, it's actually quite popular there. Day-night test cricket will save the game. They often say about, you could play cricket all year round. If it's a hot day, you could start your test match at 2 or 2:30, 2 o'clock, and then finish at 9:30, 10. And that could actually be better than having it through the day. It'd be interesting to see how it goes. And Big Bash League obviously got into the scene this decade. It was actually state v state in the late 2000s, I think, like WA versus Victoria and stuff like that. Then they rebranded it for some reason. Still enjoy the Big Bash. County T20 Blast. The Vitality Blast is excellent now. Don't think there are enough spectators for it, but like, it's very entertaining to watch highlights of it and stuff. Lanka Premier League, Sri Lanka brought in. Yeah, it's interesting because Sri Lankan cricket doesn't really get much television coverage in Australia, but evolution of cricket, it's a good story, the way the game evolved and how much has it changed. If I went in a time machine and talked to someone in the 1950s about modern day of cricket, they would be absolutely shocked. Be actually interested about the shorter formats as well. So where could cricket go? So there's a new format of cricket in England called the 100, which is semi-controversial overseas, but a lot of English people are looking forward to it, and I'm kind of looking forward to it as well. It'll be great. So we'll see how that all goes. Obviously cricket in England is losing popularity, so maybe this might bring it up as well. I'm looking forward to it. And will the 100 become popular overseas and become a new format that is globalised? Also, other ideas for cricket formats, me just talking here, maybe a 2-day match where you sort of have 2 one-day matches stapled to each other. So it'll be like a cross between a one-day match and a test match, kind of. Or you could have something like, maybe bring the 35 over game into professional cricket, or the 10 over game. There's been T10 tournaments in certain places. Who knows what's going to happen with the game? I think there'll be more and more inventions over time. Maybe 5 overs, 3 wickets or something like that. I know that cricket is more lean towards a shorter format nowadays, but I think a longer format needs to stay in consideration for things. Who knows, maybe test matches. The other debate was make it 4-day matches instead of 5, but I think 5-day matches are good because it gives you a bit more time. And it's really sad watching Sheffield Shield games and they're just draws, or Ranji trophies, or county championship and that equivalent of it. Share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and stuff. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Love to hear your thoughts.